Ladies and gentlemen, what it do? I am your host, Young Bo Easy, and I would like to welcome you to the show. You are now tuned into Knicks and Dimes. No drugs included, man. I told y'all before. All right, man. Listen, Knicks dropped to 28 and 39, man. Suffer a loss tonight, but I'm still all smiles, man. This was a great game. There's nothing to be disappointed about. Um, 114 to 118 to the Memphis Grizzlies. Second best record in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Great game, man. Great minute distribution all around for the most part. It's just not too many bad things that happened in this game. It was just when the bad things did happen, it was just the timing of it. So that's pretty much what took us out of this game because we competed for sure. I went into the locker room down 5. If anybody would have told you that starting this game, especially with how hot the Grizzlies was, I mean, you'd be pretty comfortable. And then 40-point third quarter, uh, and then it just got kind of crazy after that. But you already know what it is, man. I'm your host, Young Bo Easy. We're gonna get into these stats, man. All right, 23, 7 and 2 for R.J. Barrett in 40 minutes, 38, 12, and 6 for Julius Randle, 10, 16, and 4 assists, 4 blocks, 3 steals. If I'm not mistaken, you got to go through the list with Mitchell Robinson. On some 2K, man, he's a stat sheet stuffer. Supreme. All right. 18, 6, and 5 for Alec Burks, 12, 4, and 4 for Evan Fournier, 11, 4, and 2 for Emmanuel Quickly. And as far as sexy stats, that's pretty much the bulk of it. On to the Grizzlies, 13, 4, and 1 for Jaren Jackson. Zaire Williams, 13, 3, and 1. He was somebody who kept them in that game, especially first half and that third quarter. That was somebody I was calling for to be the X factor. And in a way, he kept them alive at a certain point in this game when we were gaining momentum and we started like figuring their defense out. Because in that first quarter it was pretty tough. And I mean, we was working for every bucket. But then second quarter, you see everybody was getting a little more comfortable. And as far as them answering on the other side, Zaire Williams had a lot to do with that. So that's a great player to me. I think he's somebody who's gonna figure it out and should be a problem in Memphis moving forward because he got that outside shot. He can slash and go to the bucket. If he get his handles a little tighter, he could be a problem alongside Ja in there. And then they got people that's hurt also. Dylan Brooks is out. It's just, this team is going to be a problem moving forward, let alone this season, what they could do. Steven Adams, 6 and 9, left early with an ankle issue. 37, 4 and 8 for John Morant. 12, 5 and 1 for Desmond Bane, another player that I really like. 10 and 8 for Brendan Clark, my man BC 15 or 15 BC. 11, 4 and 4 Tyus Jones. 6, 9 and 3 for Slow-Mo Anderson. 6, 2 and 3 for DeAnthony Melton. Concha, I was saying I ain't noticed dude the whole game, but he played all right. 16 minutes, 4, 5 and 2. Hey, 54 rebounds to 53. This was something I was saying I was looking forward to, how Mitch was going to be bumping with Steven Adams. And Steven Adams lead the league in offensive rebounds, if I'm not mistaken. So it was definitely going to be a battle down there. But this is where the game was just, like, it just blows my mind. 16 blocks, man. These dudes play defense. 16 blocks. Like, it was not a game. Jaren Jackson had 5 of them and 2 clutch ones, I believe, in the fourth quarter. But as far as more stats, 42% we shot 42% to their 44. 40% from deep, so we didn't shoot bad. 75% from the line. I thought we shot good. It was in the fourth quarter, I believe we had some crucial misses, especially Julius Randle missed 2. He hit like 8 in a row throughout the game. And then once we got to the fourth quarter, he missed two. But he made another two after that. So we, I'm not too mad about our free throw performance tonight. They shot 58.6 from the line, 17 for 29. They were giving a lot of gifts. I want to give a shout out to Kyle Anderson for being so generous. But we couldn't finish it out today. 23 assists for both squads. 8 steals also for both squads. It was pretty even kill, man. Like we were going pretty much toe for toe, toe to toe, tit for tat. And I mean, it was just, and we made Ja Morant work. 30 plus shots, man. Like he shot 33 shots to get his 37 points. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, we did what we had to do. I can't really be too mad. Maybe we could have had some better shot selection, but you weren't really thinking that until the game was over. You know what I'm saying? We were comfortable with pretty much everything. You can't really, besides RJ Barrett's pump fake and then still trying to shoot it after the defense was pretty much set and Jaren Jackson skied over even his own player to get the block. That's pretty much the only shot selection that you could be mad about. And then there was a turnover that RJ sent off to Jules. Like Clyde be saying, he thought he was zigging, he was zagging. So he was going one way, the ball was going the other way. He tried to get a hand on it, but he saved it pretty much, but it went to the other squad and they were on the break. So that fourth quarter, they got on the break a little more than we would like to. And when Ja Morant is pretty much leading that break, it's hard to stop him. So that's pretty much what it was. It was the timing of the mistakes that we did. And we didn't have too many mistakes throughout the whole game. 16 turnovers to their 10. It's not the worst. It's just the timing. It was just the timing of it. That's pretty much what it was, man. RJ also 9 for 25. So he took 25 shots to get his 23, but he was still a +6 on the plus minus. So it wasn't too much you could complain about. I wanted this game. I just wanted to make sure we could compete. And I'm happy that we competed, but obviously you still want this game when you're trying to get into like a playing spot and all that stuff. Clippers couldn't pull it out for his pause against Atlanta. So Atlanta won. Charlotte won also against the Pelicans. Put up big numbers too, 142 points. Not much else to say about this game, man. Interesting all around. It was great, top to bottom. 22 lead changes, tied 8 times. That fourth quarter, we went in leading by 15, if I'm not mistaken, man, and only scored 18 points in that fourth quarter. So a lot of the bulk of the mistakes was in that fourth quarter, and we just couldn't put the ball in the hoop. I think another thing also was the bench. We didn't have too much of that bench energy or too much of a variety of players that could even create their own shot once that bench goes in. Like it was Taj at the 4 and then Mitchell at the 5 sometimes, or Jericho, because you got to sub Jules out even if it's for like a couple of minutes, although he only sat down for 8 minutes as a whole. No Toppin, no Grimes. Cam is out for the season with the separated shoulder. Derrick Rose is still out, so it's just, and Nerlens, you know what I'm saying, we're not even going to speak on that. It was just, like, if we had just a couple more players just to throw in there and give them a little different variety, like a Obi, I think Obi would have been great in this game because it was a lot of pace. Even we were, like, running, and that's not something we do normally. We one of the last teams as far as pace of the game, and we got 14 fast break points. And Jules was a part of some of those things too, like in front of the break and a layup and things of that nature. So, and you see 15 bench points to their 37. So, but still, it's not too much. Besides those little things, as far as the mistakes at the end of in the fourth quarter, is just the timing, like I said. and us not being able to throw too much different rotations when they had a couple of guys they could go to. They might have played like 9, 10 guys today. Um, it's just that's pretty much all it is. Uh, Next up, we got Brooklyn Sunday. I think it's a winnable game. We in New York. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Normally, I wouldn't judge. So uh, somebody won't be playing that game. So we got just KD pretty much to worry about and Seth Curry. But last time we played some good defense on Seth. Um, and I think we could do that again. That doesn't intimidate me too much. Drummond, we got to look out for if he gets a lot of minutes. But at the end of the day, it's just KD guy. We got to let KD work and have the other guys beat us. Like, I think we could win this game. I'm pretty confident in this game. And then after that, we got Trailblazers on Wednesday. Anthony Simons just went out for 1 or 2 weeks. Personally, I wanted to go back and, you know what I'm saying, get the revenge game because that was another team. We had a 20-point lead, and he came and showed out. Had like 30 plus, if I'm not mistaken, that game. But he's going to be out of there, so we got no reason to be losing this game. They literally just got Josh Hart and some other respectable role players. I'm not going to downgrade them too much. Then Wizards, Jazz, Hawks, and Hornets are really, really important games because that's who's in front of us as far as that play-in spot goes. So, hey, you already know what it is, man. I probably won't be doing the breakdown for the Nets game due to scheduling and how that works for me. But for that Trailblazers game, I'll definitely be back here to give my breakdown, and hopefully it's for a W. Hopefully we get up to another 2-game winning streak by then. All right, but let's see what we could do against these Nets. I'm your host, Yumbo Weezy. You've been tuned into Knicks and Dimes. Like, comment, subscribe, share with all you peoples, man. Truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one. Love, gratitude, positive attitude.